Welcome back, everyone, to episode 187 of the Craftverse series. And today, I make the perilous journey to the terracotta biome. I don't even know where it is. That's what makes it perilous. I'm lost. I need to figure out where I am. But I have no compass. Even if I did, it wouldn't lead me to the biome I've never been before. It would have to lead me to a lodestone compass. Lodestone? Yeah, I can do words. Don't tell me I can't do words. I can do words. Do I want to? That is the question. It's the age-old question I do not have an age for. It's just an age-old. Uh, this does not appear to be leading me where I would like to be, though. Is that a second village? I just left one. Okay. Oop, land in the village, thank you. Why does it look wrong? Alright, it's got garbage. But it does have more wheat, which is good for trading. I get a lot of these. I get a lot of experience back to heal my wings along the way. This is what I did between episodes, so it was actually quite handy that I found that village. Is there even more down there? No? Ooh, but there is the white terracotta. I'm just going to steal some of your workplace walls, sir. You don't particularly care if I take your job block too. You won't even worry about the walls. That is enough white terracotta to fill my sheep, so I don't even need to find the biome anymore. I'll leave you with your glass pane. Oh, this is his house. Ooh, well, you're not going to have walls. I hope that's okay. Hope that's not a deal breaker. You are right on the water. Waterfront property is really popular this time of year. Probably not with the drowned population, but you know what? Who really values their opinion anyway? A single torch or enough coal to make a bunch of torches. That's like when you're carving out a bunch of trees from an area and you end up with a stick that prevents you from getting the whole log. Like, I can get vast more return for the log than I can the simple stick. Alright, well, now that I have the terracotta I actually came on this journey for in the first place, from just a happy accident that I found a coastal village, try and find our way home now. Now, watch me find that biome on the way. That would just be total irony, but definitely content. And I could absolutely see that happening. I need to find my way back about 4,000 blocks. But I am going in the correct direction if I go this way. Veer slightly to the right once I get to the appropriate X chord, which is now. Happy accidents are usually the best. I'm not going to even try flying all the way back home. I'm going to fly all the way back to that portal that I left last episode. And we'll be all set. Oh! An actual mushroom biome. That's nice. Very handy information for later. I want to get a bird's eye view of this thing. How big is this? Oh, my lord. Hello. I'm going to try and get the center of you, probably close to right here. So, yeah, okay. Negative 3136. Negative 2516. Huge. Mushroom. Okay, noted. And just to get a better visualization of it, I'm actually going to go up, up, and do that. Alright. That is the direction that I need to go. I got mildly distracted by that, but that is a good distraction because that's something I can come back to later and do a nice build on. Something that I don't have to worry about things spawning on me to kill me. Which with select farms is definitely important. I'm honestly surprised I haven't found an ice biome though. There's the jungle. Am I spamming too many rockets? Quite possibly. Do I care? Not exactly. Have I already found you? I don't even know. But we're gonna look anyway, just on the off chance there's a cool thing. Open the chest. That's not a cool thing. There's another chest, though. That still doesn't have a cool thing. Disappointing. But I think there is still another room that I haven't yet checked. Nope, that is just that one that I was looking at. Okay, well. Ha. It does get easier with practice. Although for me it's entirely random on whether or not it works. Just a lonely tree. Bob Ross would paint you a friend. Getting closer. Okay. Okay. Found you. Oh. Surprisingly, that mushroom biome's not all that far away. Okay, I came out the wrong side. I need to go up here. And I will need a bunch of blackstone for one of the next few things I want to build, but not immediately now. At the moment, I'm just glad to be home. Okay. Madsdale, you won't believe it. I went to your homeland. That's about all I got. Do you believe it? I got lost on the way, though. Okay, you're losing interest. That's fine. I swear, that horse hates me. Alright. This I need. That I don't. I can come up here to the food stores. That's not where it is. It will be here. You can join your brethren. You can join food. Alright, creepy sheep. Let's make you less creepy. Or not. I was so close. Ooh, I meant to do that. That's the story we're sticking with. Because it's true. It's a lot easier to do this from the inside than it is from the out. But it's fine, because we got it done. And now creepy sheep is just extra wide sheep. We don't judge our sheep. Sometimes they gain a little weight, sometimes they're just extra wide. It's fine. I do, however, need some lanterns. Those are sea lanterns. Did I not have some actual legitimate regular lanterns? You might be with the jukeboxes. Aha. That's not enough, but aha. I can make more if I have to. But I can at least get the ones that go on the top. Ooh, okay. You there, and you there. That way the sheep's not quite so demonic. Don't think you're in this one, because you're not. That's a good reason. Are you in here? Nope, you are not. Sworn I had a bunch of them. Worst case scenario, I go craft some more. I do have these, plus my iron farm in the back, which I do need to expand on. You know what? Let's just go see that iron farm, actually. Ooh, I thought I was going to take some massive damage there. Thankfully, the game took pity. It looks like it's more than it is because these are all just ones. But it's fine. We're going to craft some. That. Craft those up. Check those. 7 is enough for what I immediately need. Oh, biscuits. It's all about the angle for the dangle. Alright, so we're going to do that. I'm going to cheese the bottom of this, though. It's okay. So the sheep is less demonic. That's what we need to do. The sheep would want this. Where is the exact middle? Perfect. Nice. Let's pillar up in front of my build like I intended. And sheep is lit up, but sheep does not have a nose. It's okay, sheep isn't supposed to have nose. But alas, there is in fact a sheep. Let's get a look at the finished exterior of the front and roof. Nothing else needs to be done to the sheep or the top part of the roof, just the interior. And there's also those little bits over there on the side of the silos that aren't finished either. So I do need to go get some more deep slate stuff. And I need to craft up some spruce materials. And just by looking at this, more lanterns. Fun. Yay. Wonderful. So I'm going to go ahead and do some grinding to get the deep slate stuff, because I actually don't have any of that. Let's go ahead and sleep through the night in the actual bed, and we'll go from there. So let me check these and make sure I genuinely don't have the deep slate. Put those in there. Okay. I will see you all in just a few minutes. Well, it'll probably be like a few seconds for you. And, yeah, I'll have all the deep slate that I need to finish the next bits. Bye. Alright, I'm back from my grinding session, and I have the polished deep slate walls that I need for the base of this. And for those of you who are familiar with my antics on the Awkward Kingdom, this is a nod to the original bridge that I built at spawn on Season 1 of the Awkward Kingdom. I turned all of those blocks into the walls that I wrapped around my eventual base at the canyon, and that's what I'm using on the bottom of this build. I will also be using tough brick walls, but these will be the base to contrast a little bit better against the regular stone bricks. Because just using the tough brick ones wasn't quite cutting it. I can at least get up to a certain point. Before I have to get up there with fall damage, because I'm going to be breaking where those sit at the points where I need to place these. Also, that needs to be swapped out. I'm going to go ahead and redo this whole wall while I'm right here. Because I just have to swap these. Can't forget you. Actually, it's faster for me to go ahead and do this. Break out the ones in the middle. So all of these actually need to be this. And I can clean up once I get done. There. Now that side looks very much better. And that's full, but this one's not. So you take that. Pick these up so I don't get spawns that just don't go away. Ah, that looks so much better now. Okay, so now I bring this one over to this corner. Okay. That's what we should be seeing. I do the same thing over here. That is not what I meant. Unfortunately, the closer I get to this side, the more likely I am to be shot at or blown up. So I'm gonna have to sleep real quick. And I don't want to put a bed too close to the villagers, lest they link to that and then expand the farm. Because if they start expanding outwards, they might link to another bed, and I really don't want that to happen. Case in point, the one I just slept in. I am so happy to see that finally visible. Aw, I thought I could be cheeky, but nope, I missed it by a hair. Okay, that's fine. We'll just do it this way. If I remember right, I still kept that top one. Can I reach that from here? Nope. Okay. That. Place you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, you do go. So you get to be replaced as this. This one also gets knocked out. Pick it up. That. Those off to the sides. I no longer have to care what time it is. Still facing the correct direction. Actually, you're not. I need you to open up the other way, so I need to come out this way. Open that way. Simple enough. Come up here and place you back. Break this one. Break my kneecaps. These little edge bits are the easiest ones. Actually not going to need those right away, so I can keep my food on me. Okay. You there, come over here, light up the side. And actually, I could just do this right here. And not have to have the extra thing fall. Put you back. Ow. Yes, this is correct. Okay, I have been doing a good. Ow. Well, up here, I don't actually need the other ones. So we're gonna do that and that. Place you and you. That's where the other ones need to go. Do I still have them with me? Yes, I still have those jukeboxes. Good. So I'm actually going to go ahead and place that now. That was the wrong box. I need the one next to the clock. Yep. Thank you. These are down here for shading. And I think this is actually incorrect. I need you to be here, 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 and here underneath those. Yes. Okay. Do I have enough to do this? Yes. So now I need to go up to the top, pop that one. Okay. Then I put my rockets away. You go right there and right there. Now we put these back. We put these back. And then this side is in. Now you can start to see the vision of what this is supposed to look like. These get to hang from down here now for additional lighting. This gives me the option of putting a fence along this side so things won't fall on my noggin. You sit up here for even more additional lighting, and then this just needs to have the black, or actually it can have whatever color I want because it's completely covered by the roof and you cannot even see it. It's the silos you could see. And this is the design that I'm going for with these silos. I've got one completely in now, and it's just the roofing that I need, and then it's the other three that I need to do. But I need to grab some more spruce I don't even think I have enough lanterns, but I can go craft some more because I have the iron farm. So I will get some things situated, and then I will meet you here for tomorrow's episode. I don't think I need any more of those deep slate ones, actually. Okay, well, thank you all for watching. I hope you're enjoying this build, because we're nearing its completion, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you. Goodbye.